Hi, welcome to Wicomico Public Library. This is Cindy, and we'll be doing an arts and craft project today for the 4th of July celebration. And the project, it actually looks like this. And some of the projects will not have flowers on the side, and some will. And this project is called the Uncle Sam hat. You're going to need dry paper towels and a damp paper towel. You're going to need glue. You can get this glue from any arts and craft store, Walmart, and you actually want to make sure it's craft glue. So it don't have to be this exactly glue. It can be Elmer's as long as it's craft glue. And you have to have the craft glue because it'll keep the project together. And this thing will probably last you a couple of 4th of Julys to use. Also, you're going to receive your bag and from your nearest library that you're going to go pick it up. And inside your bag will be a solid color, either red or blue. This piece is actually, this goes right here. So it's going to be different types of graphs. It won't be, some of them are like this, and it's going to be two-sided. They're going to have two different designs on it. It won't be exactly looking like this, and then it might do it because it's several different ones type. So these are the two pieces. This is the lid, and this is the inside lid. Look at this over here. Also in your bag, your brown bag, will be your Ziploc bag. And in your Ziploc bag, you're going to have 3 pieces, and this is the brim. Some of the brims are solid. Most of them have a type of design on it, and it's 3 pieces so that it be really thick and can be able to stand properly. Also, you're going to have these circles. There's 4 circles, and inside circles with the light color, it will read bottom lid, top lid. This will be a red or a blue. And this one is going to have several different type of designs, like this design. This goes on the top. So, but on the back of it, it's going to be lid top. And some of the bags you have flowers. You can put the flowers on the side of it, and some of them will not have flowers. And it still will look pretty with the flower or without the flower. So you'll have a little round piece like this, and different shapes, all these different shapes. And you should have about 3 or 4 of them in here. So we're going to get started with the project. And we're going to start with our lid and our inside. You want to take this piece kind of so it can curl. You need it to be curled so, because it's round. And you take it, see how it's curling? And you just go back up and let it go. So the edge is curled. You're going to do the same thing for this piece. Go to the edge of your table and just go back and forth. Don't be so hard on it because you know this is paper. So when you finish doing it, you're going to let it go to the edge. So the edge can be curled too. If you don't, you notice the edge will not be curled. So you have to make sure the edge is curled too. And it's going to give us that round circle. Easy to glue together. So on the edge, you will see these 2 edges. These are the edges that comes out. And each one has just like a square, not a square, but a diamond shape. So it should look like that. You're gonna put a little bit of glue on it, and to get this design, I'm going to use this design, but if I was using the other design, I would go back and forth this way. So we're going to put some glue on this, put this together, and See what's going on with the glue. Oh, okay, so there it is. So I have to get the glue out. This piece is going to be glued together. So, I'm going to glue this together. Like I said, your edge is going to be like this. The other side edges is just straight. So, we're going to take the edge that has the corner piece and we're going to line it up so it'll look just like it lines up with all the cuts of the diamond. Okay? And that's what you would do with that one. You would do the same thing with this one that has the edge piece right there. And you would glue it together. Then you're going to take your bottom pieces. These pieces up here. This is called the lid. Okay? This is called the inside. You're going to bring your diamonds down. On here it says lid top. You're going to take your glue and you're going to glue the top to each piece. So once you glue this together, you're actually going to glue this piece together too, and this is how this piece is going to look when you glue it together. You're going to take and glue your top lid. Remember, there's going to be top lid on it. You're going to put glue on each one of your diamond shapes right here on your hat, your Uncle Sam hat. Just put the glue around it, and when you're making these type of projects and it has these diamond shapes on it where you have to glue it together, you want to make sure that glue is actually on the edge of it, and be sure that it's on the tips of it too, but mainly the edge, because the edge is what's going to actually hold the project together. And so that's what I normally do, and this is just how I do it. Don't try to rub it real hard. You just go back and forth and go around it and be sure the glue is on it. Now this is where the paper towel comes in. The wet paper towel. So I won't get the glue actually on the rest of my projects. Take the lid, put the lid on. The lid fits right on. And just hold it for a second. And if you had the arts and craft glue, it's going to glue it right. It's not going to be like the Elmer's regular glue, slip and slide. Craft glue is particularly for putting craft projects together. That's why we encourage you to use the craft glue. And the lid, just like this lid. The bottom piece, glue that together. And this solid piece, which will probably be either red or blue, mine is blue, and you would take that. That doesn't have bottom piece on it or anything like that. It's just a red piece or a red piece or blue piece. And you would do the same thing with this. Take your glue. Be sure your glue is on the edge, because the edge is what's going to hold it. Okay? Go around, just like we did the top. Just take your glue around it. And some of these might have failed off, which is fine. It's not a real traumatic thing that it won't hold, as long as all of them haven't came off. This one right here is really coming off, if you notice. So just do like to take it around just like you did the lid, the top piece, and just go around it. And you would take, you got the extra glue on you, just wipe it off. Take this piece and glue it on. It fits right in place, okay? And what I'm doing, put my hand down, I'm just pushing these down the pieces down. Okay, now you have two pieces, and they should fit right inside each other, just like this, just like. Okay, so let's try this. And once you got the piece together, we're going to take the lid, take some glue. My glue is really not, doing its best, which it should be. Doing this better than this. So normally you would just take the glue and move it around. Place your yellow piece inside. Then we're going to do the same thing to close it up. I'm going to take your glue. And make sure your glue works, because apparently my glue is not working too well. And you just want to make sure glue is around the edges of it so it will stay together. And I'm going to get this glue off of my fingers right quick. And there is my brim of my hat. Okay. It normally is not this messy, but my glue is really acting crazy, and I'm just sorry that it is. Then you're going to take your lid and your bottom piece, just like this, and you're going to take the bottom of your lid, put some glue around it, stick it down there. So I'm going to try to put some glue around it. And just make sure the glue is around the edges of it. That's basically what it is, so the edges won't come off. Try to place it in the center as you can. And the top is going to go on it, just like that. Okay? And actually, those that are not making the flowers on the side, your hat is complete. Be sure you have some glue that will come down, okay? Now for the flowers, you're going to take and just go bend them. To get that curl, you're going to just take either your finger or a piece of paper, pencil, but your finger should do fine. Just don't be so rough on it, because remember, it is paper. And just curl it up. Put your hands in the middle of it just like that, and just curl each piece, okay? And just curl each piece. And because I have two designs that are the same, and I don't have any white paper, I'm gonna take this one and make it my white colors. So I have like a red Here's the blue. And you just want to make sure it just curls up. Like I said, you can use a pencil and just use the pencil and bring it up like that. You're going to place it like that. You're going to place this one like that. And you're going to place this one. I didn't curl this last one, but you can curl it and you don't have to curl it. And you're going to glue each piece. You're going to take the glue, put glue there. And since I'm going to use the white side of this, I'm going to take the glue, and put on the red side, just like that. So you're going to glue each piece, put a piece on it. Some glue and some glue. And there's your rose. And you just glue it on the side. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this project. You can have your lids put in. I did give you the lid. It's up to you. You just put some glue on it and drop it in. And your lid should look like that. Put some glue on it and drop it in. And your project will be complete. And put your bow on the side, your flower on the side. Thank you. I hope you have a good time with this project. Enjoy it and have a happy holiday, 4th of July. Thank you.